Rider College and
right on.
Kevin Candy with this poll. Finals of the 1986 Eastern Championships. First time in 3 years that there will be an East Coast team definitely taking back the Eastern Championships, keeping it on the coast.
Let's go, Spot!
Nick Donahue with the disc. Out to Chris Phillips. Marked up by Spot. Out to Steve Mooney. Titanic's working it up. They're putting it up to Jeremy Seeger. Kevin Candy on him. He rips it in. First goal Titanic. 1-0. Nick Donahue with the pole. 1-0 Titanic. Beginning the finals of the 1986 Eastern Championships. Kevin Candy with the disc. Out to Will Longtain. Marked up by Mr. Phillips. Kevin Candy with the disc. Wide dangerous, sends it long to Spot receiver. He reels it in. 1-1.
Yeah, okay. Jim O'Donnell. Jimmy
Okay. Spot with a pole. We're tied up at ones here. Finals at 86 Eastern Championships. Chris High with the disc.
Come on, D.
Out to Billy. Marked up by Walter. A Spot.
No, Jimmy.
Spot battled their way through here. They had a tough quarterfinal against Chicago. They were down 15-10, beat them 18-17. They battled the Circus. The winners of last year's Easterns, they beat them. Foul call there on the throw. We'll come back to the thrower.
Come on now. Authoritative cuts, Titanic.
Titanic with the disc. They got to the finals by they beat Miami in their quarterfinal game. Nice grab by Moons. And in the semis, they beat St. Louis 19-14. They're working up the field nice here.
Anti, Jimmy, anti-Jim. Anti-Walt, anti-Walt.
Billy with the disc on Titanic.
Walter, anti.
Marked up by Walter on the spot. These are two Northeast teams. Moons with the disc. Out to Chris Phillips. Out to Fitzbeer with the goal. 2-1. 2-1 Titanic. Titanic up 2-1. Jeremy Seeger with a pull. Nice pull. It's about a 70-yard pull. Spot moves it up the field. Nick Donahue with a turnover. Timba's making the deep cuts. Will Longtain marks up. He needs a cut back here. Timba's coming back. He's shut down. He's looking out to Alan Cave. We're playing 10-second stall in the finals of the Eastern. Alan Cave looking to punch it in. Out to Paul Titanic. Goal. 3-1 Titanic.
Great defense, Nick. Right on Nick. Nick. Oh.
Jeremy Seeger with a pull. Titanic up 3-1. Timber marking up on the disc. Titanic playing sideline trap D. Spot's in trouble here. Turnover. Timber's got it. Spot looking to punch it in. Titanic looking to punch it in. Steve moves with the disc. They're about 1 yard out from scoring. Back to Timba. Nobody's cutting it all. They're just standing still. Walter marks up on Rocky. Out to Jeremy Seeger with the goal. 4-1 Titanic. Chris High with the pull. Titanic up 4-1. Spot wants to score here, so it won't turn into a rout. Brian Dobbins with the pull. Receiving out to Will Longtain, formerly of the Saints from Colorado. He's got a deep cut. He's putting it up high. It's hanging. It looks like a score here. Nice score for Spot. Not in. No, I'm sorry. He's not in yet. It's about a yard out from scoring. He needs some help here. Dumps back to Will Longtain. He's hanging on. He's got nobody on him at all. Marked up by Mata Phillips. To Will Longtain for the goal. 4-2 Titanic.
Third guy, the second guy is Jimmy Egan. Jimmy Egan's the second.
Spot with a pull. They're down 4-2. Chris High receives the pull. Out to Moons. He's got Timba cutting deep. He hangs on. John Isley coming back. Nice outlet. Out to Chris High. Marked up by Spot. They send it deep. No one. Peter McCabe with the disc. Out to Kevin Candy. Spot's looking to cut it to 4-3 here. Out to John Gewirtz. John Gewirtz with the disc. Marked up by Mata Phillips. Turn. He tried to go inside out with it. Knocked down by Chris Phillips. Good D. John Isley with the disc. Steve Mooney with the disc. He's got Mata Phillips going deep. Nice grab. 5-2 Titanic.
Ryan, work it. Swing it. Where's the other? Come on.
Nick Donahue with a pull. Titanic up 5-2. Finals of 1986 Eastern Championships. Kevin Candy with a disc.
Nice ball. Pop.
Back to John Gewirtz. Marked up by Al Cave.
Paul, you know what he wants.
They're forcing the sideline. Turn. Bad pass by John Gewirtz. Titanic with a disc. They're up 5-2. They're in the finals by their quarterfinal win over Miami and their semifinal win over St. Louis.
Low throw.
Nick Donahue out to Jeremy Seeger. Marked up by Lindsey Scoggin. Out to Paul of Titanic. Marked up by Kevin Candy. Swings out to Nick Donahue. Marked up by Will Longtain. He's got Alan Cave cutting back. Nice backhand by Nick Donahue. Marked up by John Gewirtz. Nick Donahue coming back. He's shut down. Nice D by Spot. Strip called. Foul called possibly. Titanic's about 5 yards out from scoring. He left his man wide open. Alan Cave with the goal. 6-2 Titanic.
Hey, welcome back, Alan.
Jeremy Seeger with a pull. The wind has definitely picked up. It's behind Titanic's back. So Spot will definitely be going into a headwind here. Brian Dobbins walks it straight up to the line. No, he elects to throw from the back of the end zone. Out to Will Longtain. This is Spot's third final that they've been in this spring. They reached the finals April Fools. They lost the Hostages. They also were in the finals of the Central Regional Championships, in which they lost to Chicago. So this is their third finals that they've been in the spring, which is a very impressive record. Timber with a disc. Titanic with another turnover. No. Bad pass by Timber to Rocky. Yami with a disc. Spot sends it along to Will Longtain. Nice pass. He reels it in. Lindsey Scoggin breaking deep for him. He's got a couple guys on his wings if he sees him. Will Longtain out to a spot receiver with a goal. 5-3 Titanic. 6-3 Titanic. Mikey T with a pull. Spot down. 6-3. Nice pull. Tim Badiraso receives a pull. He's going to walk it straight up to the line. Spot should get right down, mark up. They're forcing inside. Chris High with the disc, marked up by John Gewirtz. He's playing him straight up, out to Timba. Marked up by Rob Deloria. Walter marks her up on Billy Mack. Swings back to Tim Badiraso. He hangs on, marked up by Rob Deloria. Billy Mack with a disc. John Isley coming back. Spot's picking up their D a little bit. Out to Steve Moons. Swings out to Chris High. Swings up the side. Nice play by Titanic. Chris Phillips definitely playing with an injury. Looks to be a pulled muscle of some type. Marked up by Clem, the spot. Out to John Isley. Swings back to Tim Badiraso. Marked up by Rob Deloria. Tim with a little floater. John Gewirtz was right there. Chris High with the disc. Out to Chris Phillips. Swings to John Isley. Marked up by Mikey T, a spot. Two Northeast rivals playing. Steve Mooney with a disc. Nice foreheads hanging. Out to Billy Mack. Titanics have no problem working right up the field. Billy Mack swings back to Chris High. Marked up by John Gewirtz. He's playing sideline D there. Steve Moons with a disc. Marked up by Kevin Candy. Out to Billy Mack. He swings back to Chris High. Titanics working it very nice right here. Out to Tim Badiraso for an easy goal for Titanic. 7-3 Titanic. Nick Donahue with a pull. Titanic setting up their defensive matchups. They played man-to-man this whole game. Nice pull. Good hang time. Titanic should be able to get down right away. It's about a 70-yard pull. Brian Dobbins with a disc. Nice grab by spot receiver. Titanic is playing sideline D. Swings it out nicely to Brian Dobbins. Rockies, Leighton marking up on him. He gets on him. He's playing him straight up. Spot with a disc. They're down 7-3. Came to 21. He's got a man wide open. Easy goal for Spot. 7-4.
Nice defense. Nice try, Jay. That was creative.
Eric Wooten with the pull. Spot down 7-4. Finals of the 1986 Eastern Championships. John Isley with a disc. Marked up by Jim O'Donnell. John Gortz on Nick Donahue. The wind is definitely picking up its effect. John Isley with a nice grab. Marked up by Steve moves with a disc. Nice pass to Fitzpatrick. Nice grab. Oh, he couldn't hang on. He couldn't hang on. Steve moves with a disc. Oh, he couldn't hang on. He couldn't hang on. Sweet pass. Eric Wooten brings the disc up for Spot. They're down 7-4, looking to cut it to 7-5. The wind is definitely a factor here. Timeout Spot.
Don't do it, Lee. Don't put it on. Lee,
Eric Wooten with a disc. Nice grab by Dave Schwartz. Dave Schwartz with a disc. Looking to get out John Gortz, Kevin Candy swinging up the side. Nice outlet, way to break the sideline. Out to Jimmy O'Donnell. Rob DeLorean. Nice pass up the middle. Nice, Spot's working it nicely here. Jimmy O'Donnell out to Dave Schwartz. Dave Schwartz with a disc, marked up by John Isley. The wind is definitely a factor. It's gusting. Swings out to Kevin Candy, out to Rob DeLorean. Out to John Gewirtz. Former Cornell player marked up by Nick Donahue. Titanic is forcing sideline here. Dave Schwartz with the disc. Marked up by John Isley. Dumps out to John Gewirtz. John Gewirtz with the disc. Stall count getting up high. He's going to have to get rid of it. He swings out to Dave Matheson, out to Kevin Candy. Marked up by Jeremy Seeger. Big goal here for Spot. They're looking to cut it to 7-5. Nice pass by Kevin Candy, out to Rob DeLoria. They're about 15 yards out from scoring. He puts it up high to Dave Matheson. Nice pass by Rob DeLoria. Spot's down 7-5. They're making a little run here. Brian Dobbins with a pull. Son of NBC anchorman Lloyd Dobbins. Nice pull. Good hang time. Looking at about 85-yard pull. Tim D'Orso elects to walk it straight up to the line. Marked up by Walter Spot. Out to Billy Mack. Marked up by Mikey T.
Nice, Paul.
Dumps back to Tim D'Orso.
Paul, you're open.
Nice pass up the side. Out to Paul Amir. Billy Mack sends it deep. It's not going to stay. Spot can cut it to 1 right here. They're down 7-5. Will Longtain walks it up. Titanic is playing sideline D. Lindsey Scoggin comes back hard to the disc. Nice pass by Will Longtain. He's sideline trapped by Steve Mooney. Spot with the disc. They're looking to cut it to 7-6. Got no one cutting to him at all. He likes to hug it deep. Nice pass to Lindsey Scoggin. Close Spot. They're down 7-6.
Just came to this side. There we go. Yeah. Have faith. Isn't that illegal?
Eric Wooten with a pull. Spot's making a run. They're down 7-6. They've scored the last 3 in a row. Tim D'Urso out to Chris High. Spot's Leighton getting down to the pull. Mata Phillips with the disc. Out to Timber D'Urso, marked up by Rob DeLoria. Spot definitely picked up their intensity here. Out to Fitzbeer, marked up by Clem, the spot. Dump pass out to Timber D'Urso. Former Glassboro captain, San Diego player. Tim has been all around. Nick Donahue with a disc, marked up by John Gewirtz. They're playing anti-D here, force middle. Turn, Titanic. Spot could tie it up right here. Nice blade, out to Jimmy O'Donnell. Oh, he should have hung on there. Nice pass by John Gewirtz. That could have tied it.
Thorne throws it away.
Chris High with the disc. Tim D'Urso with the disc. Out to Mata Phillips. Marked up by Eric Wooten, a spot. They're playing anti-defense, which means force middle. Fitzbeer with the disc. Out to Clem, Chris High with the disc, marked up by Jim O'Donnell. Spot down 7-6 here. Tim D'Urso, nice pass to Nick Donahue. Good defense by John Gewirtz. Nice defense by Spot. Estate Matheson. John Gewirtz tucks it deep to him. It's going to be out of here. He makes a great catch. Nice grab by Dave Matheson. Good defense by John Gewirtz. Nice defense by Spot. Estate Matheson. John Gewirtz tucks it deep to him. It's going to be out of here. Great catch. Nice grab by Dave Matheson. That ties it up 7-all for Spot. First time it's been tied since 1-1. Kevin Candy with a pull. Spot's tied up at 7. They've scored the last 4 goals in a row. 70-yard pull, about a 71-yard pull. John Isley with the disc. Out to Steve Mooney, marked up by Kevin Candy. Playing sideline D. Now they're playing anti. Lindsey Scoggin. Jeremy Seeger out to Alan Kay, marked up by Will Longtain. Out to Steve Mooney. They're swinging nicely out to John Isley, marked up by Mikey T. Swinging up the middle of Mata Phillips. Out to Steve Mooney. Kevin Candy on. They're playing anti-D, which means force middle. Rocky with the disc, swings back to John Isley. Nice pass, Chris Phillips. They're about a yard out from scoring. Nice pass to Steve Mooney. Titanic made it look easy there. They're up 8-7. Titanic setting up their defensive matchups. They're up 8-7. Jeremy Seeger with the pull.
Defense, Buzzy off the field. Buzzy off the field.
It's about a 75-yard pull. Brian Dobbins out to Mike Yonda. Out to Will Longtain.
Come on now, Boots. Boots.
Will Longtain. Nice dump pass. They have a nice deep break there if somebody would take it. Nobody likes to go. Will Longtain out to Mike Yonda. Nice swing pass up to Walter. He's got no deep breaks. He swings it up deep to Will Longtain. Nice grab. No deep breaks. He swings it up deep. He's about a yard from scoring. Will Longtain marked up by Jeremy Seeger. Throws a blade. Nice grab by Mikey T. Nice play by Spot. 8-all. Brian Dobbins with the pull. Spot and Titanic all tied up at 8. A couple of Northeast region teams battling for the 1986 Eastern Championship. Spot's coming down hard in the pull. Tim D'Urso out to John Isley, marked up by Walter. Timba marked up by Rob DeLoria. Out to Chris High, marked up by Dave Matheson. He swings out to John Isley. Timba D'Urso. It could be a turn here. No. Oh, Timba hangs on. Nice grab. Swings out to Fitzbeer. Marked up by Brian Dobbins. Titanic definitely has height mismatches here. Jim O'Donnell marking up. Steve Mooney with the disc. Out to Tim D'Urso. Out to Jim Mooney. Marked up by Jim O'Donnell. Swings back to Tim D'Urso. Marked up by Rob DeLoria. All tied up at 8 here. Halftime will be the first one to 11. Game to 21. to Steve Mooney, marked up by Lindsey Scoggin. Spot's got to pick up their D here. They're lagging a little bit. Timber out to Fitzspear, marked up by Brian Dobbins. Chris High. Nobody's on him at all. Easy goal, Titanic. 9-8. Jeremy Seeger with a pull. Finals 86 Eastern Championships here at Rider College in Princeton, New Jersey. This will be the first time since 1982 that an East Coast team has outright won the Eastern Championships.
Amir, that's your block, baby!
1982, the winners were the Boston Hostages. 83, the Condors from Santa Barbara, and the Rude Boys were co-champions. Turnover, Titanic. Billy Mack with a disc. Foul called.
Way to be there, Steve. Hey, Steve. Look at this. Steven.
Jimmy Egan checks the disc into Billy Mack. Stevens looking to get open on Brian Dobbins. Definitely a height mismatch here. Steve Mooney with the disc.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Captain of the 82 Rude Boys champs. Jeremy Seeger with the disc, marked up by Lindsey Scoggin. McDonough, marked up by Mike Yonda. Steve Mooney marked up by Kevin Candy. Out to Rocky, marked up by John Gewurz. Out to Jeremy Seeger. Titanics have no problem working the disc right now. Spot's definitely lagging. They're a couple steps back. Steve Mooney to Paul Amir. Goal Titanic, 10-8. Hey, Eddie, could you hand me that, please? That notebook? That notebook right there? Right in there, yeah. Perfect, yeah, thanks. Kevin Candy with a disc, marked up by Paul Amir. Out to Mikey T, marked up by Alan Cave. Titanic's playing sideline D. They're up 10-8, halftime here. Nice pass by Mikey T to John Gewurz. He's got a man wide open. Climb reels it in. Titanic 10-9. It's Swilbert Longstain with the pull. Nice hang time. Nice pull. It's good hang time. Spot to get down the pull. Tim DiOrso receives about a 65-yard pull. Out to John Isley. Marked up by Walter Espy. He swings back to Tim DiOrso. Rocky cutting tough. Timba swings out to Rocky. He swings out to John Isley. Titanic is playing very well this game. Tim DiOrso comes back to disc. Out to Chris Phillip. He sends a deep one to Jeremy Seeger that's going to go out of bounds.
Defense, Mata.
Titanic's got a chance to tie here. They're down 10-9. Kevin Candy will take the disc, marked up by Jeremy Seeger. Titanic will play their sideline D. Spot's got to keep the sideline clear to get cuts up the side. Kevin Candy with the disc. Walter's wide open. He goes up top with a nice upside down out to Peter McCabe. Peter McCabe with the disc. Marked up by Nick Donahue. Out to Rob Deloria. Up to Walter. Peter McCabe cutting the side. Oh, nice grab by Peter McCabe. He's got a man breaking deep. He hangs on. Nice pass. Oh, nice grab by Will Longton. Nice grab by Will Longtain. Beauty grab. Marked up by Rocky. He's got Jim Egan cutting back. Peter McCabe trying to get open. Nice swing pass out to Peter McCabe. Marked up by Nick Donahue. Peter McCabe out to Rob Deloria. Marked up by Tim DiOrso. Nice pass. Oh, might be a foul called. No call.
Play defense.
Mata with a disc. Titanic up 10-9. Battle of two Northeastern teams for the finals of the 1986 Eastern Championships. Marked up by Jimmy Egan. Jeremy Seeger wide open. Kevin Candy marks up. Steve Mooney coming back hard. Nice grab. Definitely height advantage here on Dave Matheson. Swings out to John Isley, marked up by Walter. They're playing force middle D. Mata with a disc, marked up by up to Jeremy Seeger. Nice defense by Kevin Candy. Jeremy Seeger has seek to Steve Mooney. Nice pass. Titanic's up 11-9. Titanic sets up their defensive matchups. Chris High with the pull. They're up 11-9. Finals of the 1986 Eastern Championship here at Rider College, just outside of Princeton, New Jersey. Definitely, it's been a hot, humid day this whole day throughout the quarter, semis, and finals. I'd say around 80 degrees, high humidity. Brian Dobbins takes it just to the middle of the field. He'll be marked up by Billy Mack. Spot down 11-9. Nobody's cutting. Rob Deloria comes back. I'm not sure if that pass was intended for him or not, but Spot will definitely not. He'll take it. John Gewirtz with an inside-out pass to Rob Deloria. He swings out to Mike Yonda. Eric Wooten up the sideline. He hangs on. He's gonna. No, John Gewirtz was open. He swings up the sideline to Brian Dobbins. Nice pass by Brian Dobbins to Lindsey Scoggins. Spot's down 11-10. They're staying close. 11-10. Eric Wooten with the pull. Short pull, it's going to go out of bounds. It's about a 50-yard pull. Seeger takes the disc in the middle field. He'll be marked up by John Gewirtz. Chris High coming back hard. He's got nice floater out to Billy Mack, marked up by Lindsey Scoggin. Spot's playing anti-D, force middle. They should be taking away the dump, which they're not. Fitzbeer with a disc. Chris High turn. Spot's chance to tie it up right here. Back to Eric Wooten. Out to Jimmy O'Donnell. Marked up by Chris High. Nice swing pass to Lindsey Scoggin. It's hanging though. It might be reeled in by a Spot player. Nice grab by Dave Matheson. We're all tied up here at 11s. Rider College 1986 Eastern Championship. Will Longtain with a pull. Nice pull. Good hang time. It's about a 75-yard pull. John Isley with a disc out to Nick Donahue. John Isley out to Tim Badierso, marked up by Rob Deloria. Nice swing pass out to Jeremy Seeger, marked up by Peter McCabe. He swings up the middle to Steve Mooney. Turn, Timbo might grab it. Not quite, he was right there. Walter with a disc, out to Rob Deloria. The Spot's first chance to take the lead. They haven't led yet this game. Close to Ben is being tied. Will Longtain to Jimmy Egan. Spots take the lead, 12-11.
Titanic!
Spot sets up their defensive matchups. They'll be playing man-to-man D, and they've been playing force middle defense. Will Longtain with a pull. Nice pull. He hangs out the outside line. It's going to come right in bounds. About a 75-yard pull. Tim Badierso out to Nick Donahue. Out to John Isley, marked up by Walter. Back to Tim Badierso, marked up by Rob Deloria. Out to Nick Donahue, marked up by Peter McCabe. Steve Mooney's wide open. He's marked up by Eric Wood. Out to Billy Mack, marked up by Jimmy Egan. He swings back to Tim Badierso. Out to John Isley. Titanic's working tough. Out to Steve Mooney. He's got Nick Donahue breaking deep. Mata with a disc, marked up by Will Longtain. Turn. No, I'm sorry, he hung on. Marked up by Will Longtain. No, I'm sorry, he hung on. It looked like it was a drop, my fault. Steve Mooney with a disc to Tim Badierso. Score Titanic, 12-all. Jeremy Seeger with a pull. The wind, which has started to die down, has started to pick up again, is still gusting. Brian Dobbins receives a pull. Out to Walter, a spot. Back to Brian Dobbins. Brian Dobbins marked up by Millian Mack. Out to Will Longtain. Almost down. He hangs on. Will can definitely send his backhand long. He goes to Yami. Nice catch by Mike Yonda. Marked up by Mata. Out to Eric Wooten. Out to Walter. Back to Will Longtain. Nice. Will Longtain to Brian Dobbins. Nice goal for Spot. They take the lead 13-12. Deloria with a pull. It's going to be short pull, but should get good hang time. It might fly out of bounds. It just stays in. Chris High with the takes a pull. Spot is playing anti-D, which means force middle. Fitzbeer from Chris High. Marked up by Dave Matheson. Now to Steve Mooney. He takes it long. It's not going to stick, though. It's going to go down. Nice try by Chris High. Spot can take their first 2-goal lead this game. They've only been up 1 goal. That's the most they've been up this game. John Gortz with the disc, marked up by Jeremy Seeger. Out to Rob Deloria. Mismatch, somebody's wide open. There was a man cheating on Titanic. Rob Deloria. Out to a spot player. Nice pass up the side out to Jimmy Egan. He hangs on. He fumbled it, but he hung on. He's got Jimmy L down and breaking deep. He hangs on wisely. Nice swing out to Jim O'Donnell. He hangs on. Nice play by Spot. They go up 15-12. Excuse me, 14-12. We're looking at Spot's huddle during a timeout called by Titanic. They've currently got the lead 14-12. Spot's players are from all around the Northeast region. Players out of upstate New York, some from Connecticut. A couple from Boston, I believe. They've been together pretty much just since the start of this spring, and as I said earlier, they reached the finals of April Fools where they lost the Hostages. They also reached the finals of the Centrals during Memorial Day, and now 2 weeks here, June 8th, during the finals against Titanic, looking to claim their first championship. As I've said, they've been runner-up 2 finals. Now they're looking to grab their first championship. Definitely an up-and-coming team that should be watched this fall during the UPA championships. The poll, Spots up 14-12, finals of 1986 Eastern Championships, Rider College. John Isley receives a pull, formerly UMass player, out to Chris High. Chris High marked up by Peter McCabe. Alan Cave with the disc. Out to Fitzbeer, marked up by Eric Wooten. Spot has definitely picked up their intensity. Some would have guessed it would have been a blowout this game. Spot had a tough quarterfinal game against Chicago, which they just pulled out 18-17. They were down 15-10. They also had a very tough semifinal game against the Circus. Steve Mooney hangs on. He swings back out to Fitzbeer. Out to John Isley. Nice swing. Marked up by Jim O'Donnell. Out to Nick Donahue. He's got Steve Mooney breaking deep. He sends it long. Just over his reach. Spot could go up 3 here. Glory with the disc. Marked up by Mata. Out to Dave Matheson. He's made some great grabs for goals. He needs some help. Nice inside out pass to John Gewurz. He swings it nicely out to Peter McCabe. Spot's definitely playing the game of their life right here. Peter McCabe out to Jim O'Donnell. Back to John Gewurz. He swings back to Dave Matheson. Both teams are definitely fighting fatigue here in this high humidity out in New Jersey. Out to John Gewurz. He's looking for a deep cut. He hangs on wisely. Swings back to Rob Deloria. Injury timeout called. Mata checks into Rob Deloria. Kevin Candy with a nice juke cut. Marked up by Chris High. Spots up 14-12. Kevin Candy sets it up by Lizzie Scoggins. Sees who's going to come up high. Good defense. Titanic down. Checks it in. Fitzbeer with a disc. Spots playing anti-D. Force middle. Steve Moons with the disc. Out to Jeremy Seeger. Marked up by Jim O'Donnell. Jeremy swings out to Nick Donahue. Marked up by John Gewirtz. Oh, nice cheap D by Kevin Candy. Donahue. Marked up by John Gewirtz. By Kevin Candy. Big goal here. He's got John Gewirtz wide open. He flips it back to Kevin Candy. Goal spot. They go up 15-12. Walter with the pull. Spot's taking a 15-12 lead. Nice pull by Walter. Clem's coming down hard for Spot. He marks up on Steve Mooney. Goes inside out to Jeremy Seeger. Marked up by Dave Schwartz. Billy Mack with a disc. Marked up by Jimmy Egan. Tim D'Urso cutting hard. Steve Mooney wide open. Marked up by Clem. He's got Rocky breaking deep. He hangs on. Steve Mooney swings back to Billy Mack. Marked up by Jimmy Egan. He's playing sideline D. Jeremy Seeger with a disc. Up to Steve Mooney. Marked up by Clem on Spot. Rocky with a disc. Marked up by Walter on Spot. 15-12 Spot lead. He dumps back to Tim D'Urso. Out to Steve Mooney. He swings out to Paul Amir. Marked up by Will Longtain. Spot's definitely turned their D down a notch here. Steve Mooney, Jeremy Seeger. Easy goal for Titanic. They're down 15-13. Jeremy Seeger with the pull. Spot's up 15-13. Receive the pull. Brian Dobbins receives. Out to John Gewirtz, out to Kevin Candy. Back to Brian Dobbins. Spot's definitely, Titanic definitely has a height mismatch on Spot, but they haven't been able to save with their quicker, smaller handlers. Mikey T with a disc. John Gewirtz with the disc, marked up by Nick Donahue. Out to Mikey T. Spot's working in nice left field. Nice pass to Will Longtain. He's got Lindsey Scoggin breaking deep. Nice pass, he sends it deep. It's hanging nice. Lindsey Scoggin hangs on. Nice pass by Will Longtain. Nice pass to Will Longtain. He's got Lindsey Scoggin breaking deep. Nice pass, he sends it deep. It's hanging. Lindsey Scoggin hangs on. Nice pass by Will Longtain. Spot goes up 16-13. Kevin Candy with a pull. Spot up 16-13. Game to 19. Tim D'Urso receives a pull. About a 70-yard pull. Out to Chris High, out to Steve Mooney. Fitzbeer with a disc. Back to Steve Mooney. Dumps back to Fitzbeer. Marked up by Clem, a Spot. Good D by John Gewirtz. Steve Mooney wide open. Nice D by Kevin Candy. He was right there on Steve Mooney. They send it deep. It could be knocked down by Spot. Paul Amir makes a nice grab. Comes back to Steve Mooney. Marked up by Jim O'Donnell. Swings out to John Nisley. Marked up by Mikey T. A Spot. Out to Fitzbeer. Swings to Steve Mooney. Nice goal for Titanic. They're down 16-14.
I knew that. I knew that.
Titanic sets up their defensive matchups. They've been trading goals to Spot here. They're down 16-14. They've got to make a run here shortly or Spot will take the game. Jeremy Seeger with a pull, formerly of Bronx Science and UMass. Good hang time. Rob Delory with a pull. Paul Amir comes down hard. Titanic got to make a run right now. Up to Jimmy Egan. He's got Mike Yonda going deep. He hangs on. Marked up by Alan Cave. He's got Eric Wooten coming deep. Brian Dobbins coming back. Nice floater. Brian Dobbins should take that in easily. He's got Mikey T going deep. He sends it to him. Oh, I could hang for him. Good D by Titanic. Good D by Mata. Titanic's got a chance to cut it to 1. Spot's playing anti-D force middle. Out to Fitzpeer. He's got Allen Cave coming up hard.
Go Titanic, let's go! Nice, Jimmy.
Palomir coming back. Good D by Rob Deloria. Palomir hangs on wisely. He's got Jeremy Seeger coming back. Couple guys poaching. Jeremy hangs on. No foul called. Jeremy Seeger out to Fitzpeer. He swings it up the side. Nice grab by Palomir. They're putting up some dangerous passes here. Tough break for Titanic. They could have cut it to 1 there. Deep's wide open if they want to send one here. He hangs on. Good defense by Palomir. He's one of the top defensive players on Titanic. Nick Donahue brings it up to the line, marked up by Brian Dobbins. They're playing straight upper force middle. He's got Allen Cave coming back hard. He's going to have to put something up. Out to Allen Cave. Nice swing pass out to Rocky. He hangs on wisely out to Fitzpeer. Nice cheat defense by Jimmy Egan. Fitzpeer marked up by Eric Wooten. Not quite in. Goal Titanic. They're down 16-15. Hey. Chris High with a pull. Titanic's making a run. They were down 16-13. They've scored the last 2 in a row. Nice pull by Chris High. Will Longtain receives. He'll throw from the back of the end zone out to John Gewirtz. No swing pass. Nick Donahue marks up. Out to Rob Deloria. Nice loop over to Kevin Canty. Nice grab. He's got Lindsey Scott breaking deep, but he hangs on wisely. Palomir marks up on Kevin Canty. He's got John Gewirtz coming back. John Gewirtz with a disc.
Nice, Chrisser, hard, Chrisser!
Nice pass by John Gewirtz. Rob Deloria up the sideline to Will Longtain. Nice play by Spot. They're about 10 yards out from scoring. Will Longtain marked up by Chris High. Big goal here for Spot. They're up 16-15. Will need some help. Nice pass to John Gewirtz. Spot takes the lead, 17-15. Mikey T with a pull. Spot's up 17-15. Got about 75-yard pull. Tim D'Urso walks up to the line. Out to John Nisley. He swings out to Chris High. Marked up by Peter McCabe. Nice swing pass out to Billy Mack. He's marked up by Dave Madison. Dave Schwartz, excuse me. Clem marks up by Mata. Steve Moons comes back hard. Swings out to Chris High. He's got Billy Mack breaking deep, but he hangs on wisely. Peter McCabe marking up on Chris High. To Jeremy Seeger. He's got Steve Moons wide open. He hangs on. He's hanging up for grab. Moons should come down with it. Nice grab. 17-16 Spot. Gloria out to Kevin Candy. He swings up the sideline to Mike Yonda. He's got Will Longtain breaking up the side. Titanic's playing sideline D. Mikey T cutting up the side. Nice grab. He hangs on. He's got Kevin Candy breaking deep, and he hangs on. Will Longtain out for a swing pass. Out to Kevin Candy. Should be knocked down by Jeremy Seeger. Titanic's got the first chance to tie it up in a long time. They're down 17-16 in the game to 19. Jeremy Seeger out to Fitzpeer. He's marked up by Dave Schwartz. Out to Nick Donahue. No foul call. Jeremy Seeger hangs on. Marked up by Mike Yonda. Up the side. Nice defense by Mikey T. Allen Cave didn't come to it. 17-16 Spot. Will Longtain with the disc. He's got no one cutting. They might want to call timeout here. Good call by Will Longtain. Checks into Will Longtain. He's got Rob Glorian breaking deep. It's going to hang if he gets there. Oh, he misread it. He might not have grabbed it anyway, but a little misread. Spot went for it all there. They're up 17-16. Titanic's got a chance to tie it up here. Mata Phillips with the disc. He's walking it slowly up. Both teams are definitely fighting fatigue. It's been a long tournament. This is Titanic and Spot's 7th game. Paul Amir's coming back hard. Kevin Candy marks up. Out to Fitzbeer. He swings out to Mata Phillips. He swings back to Fitzbeer. Out to Jeremy Seeger. Marked up by Mike Yonda. Out to Alan Cave. He swings out to Rocky. He's got nobody cutting back. He's got Alan Cave cutting back. He hangs on. Marked up by Will Longtain. Spots up 17-16. Game to 19. A cheat D there. He's got a man wide open. He hangs on wisely though. Jeremy Seeger out to Fitzbeer. Marked up by Dave Schwartz. Out to Rocky, marked up by Mikey T. Spot's looking for a big D play here. Jeremy Seeger with a disc. He sends it deep. Kevin Candy, nice defense by Kevin Candy. Nice poach D there. Spots down, Spots up 17-16. Game to 19. They want this goal right here badly. He sends it deep to Rob Deloria. He should grab it. He's got a man breaking wide open. He hangs on wisely. Wise play, he hangs on. He needs help, he needs somebody cutting back. He's got to get rid of it. He does wisely. Back to Mike Yonda. Spots up 17-16. Game to 19. Mike Yonda with a disc. He's got Will Longtain coming back. Marked up by Alan Cave. Will Longtain was looking to crank it forehand there, but he hung on. He cranks it to Mike Yonda. Spot goes up 18-16. They're 1 point away from the Eastern Championships. Walter with a pull. Short pull, it's going to go out of bounds, about a 60-yard pull. About a 55-yard pull, excuse me. Titanic will take the disc in the middle of the field. Timbo walks it in. He'll be marked up. He'll be marked up by Jimmy Egan. Spots up 18-16. They're looking to close out Titanic. Steve Moon comes back hard. Timber D'Urso to Steve Mooney. Swings out to John Nisley, marked up by Walter. Spot's definitely playing some tough man-to-man D. Out to Timber D'Urso, marked up by Jimmy Egan. They're playing straight up or anti-D. Force in middle, a little out to Steve Mooney. Marked up by Lindsey Scoggin. Billy Mack comes back hard. Marked up by Tim O'Donnell. Swings back to John Nisley. Marked up by Walter. Steve Mooney has been having no problems getting open. He swings a nice forehand up the sideline to Billy Mack, former hostage player. Marked up by Jim O'Donnell. 18-16 spot. He swings back out to John Nisley. He swings back to Tim D'Urso. He's got nobody cutting. He swings to Paul Amir. It goes down. Jankowicz with the disc. Out to Walter. Spot could finish him off right here. They're up 18-16. Game to 19.
Work him, run him, John, run him.
You might want to call a timeout here. Nelson was nice inside-out pass. Nice inside-out to pass to Dave Matheson. Nice cuts by John Gourds. Little Juice, he's got a man. He's got Clem going deep if he sees him. He hangs on. He's got Walter coming back very hard. Nice grab. Nice grab. Marked up by John Nisley. He's got Lindsey Scott wide open. Nice pass. Lindsey Scott. Oh, nice defense. Nice defense by Tim. He's got Lindsey Scott wide open. Nice pass. Nice defense. Nice defense by Tim D'Urso. He made up for his errant pass earlier. Titanic looking to cut it to 18-17 here. Steve Moon takes his time walking it up to the line. He's marked up by Clem on spot. Swings out to Tim D'Urso. Back to John Nisley. Fatigue's definitely setting in on both these teams. Steve Moon's with a disc. Out to Chris High. He's marked up by Dave Matheson. Out to John Nisley. Paul Amir comes back hard. Nice grab. Marked up by John Gewertz. They're playing straight up D. Chris High marked up by Dave Matheson. He swings out to Billy Mack. He's got Steve Moody coming back hard. Paul Amir, he's got his brother Jim shooting deep. He hangs on. Marked up by Clem. They're playing straight up for anti. He swings out to Billy Mack. Billy Mack out to Chris High. I'm sure that pass was 10 for John Nisley, but Chris High was there. Out to Paul Amir. Out to Jim Mooney. Nice deep. Nice O. Titanic's working it nicely here. Big goal for them. They're down 18-16. Chris High puts it up high to Jim Mooney. He reels it in. Marked up by Jim O'Donnell. He swings back out to his brother Steve. Back to his brother Jim. Goal Titanic. They're down 18-17. Game to 19 or cap at 21.
They called a timeout. Titanic! Yeah!
Go, Spot.
Fitzpeer with a pull. Titanic down 18-17, looking to tie it up at 18. Nice pull, very nice pull. It's about an 85-yard pull. Rob Delory out to Kevin Candy. He's getting no cuts at all. John Gewertz comes back hard. Nice grab. Nice swing to Rob Delory. He's got Mike Ganda going deep. Spot could end it right here. They could claim the first season championship. Mike Ganda reels it in. Spot beats Titanic, 19-17. Definitely an upset for Spot. No one would have picked them to win this tournament. They beat Chicago in the semis after being down 15-10. They came back to beat them 18-17 in the quarters, and they also beat the Circus, the defending champions, the national defending champions, and also the Eastern defending champions. They beat them in the semis. Now they beat their Northeast rivals, Titanic, 19-17. Quarters for Lee Flynn, our cameraman, and Ultimate Insights Video out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. We're glad we could bring you the finals of the 1986 Eastern Championships. The final score, Spot out of the Northeast, 19, Titanic from Boston, 17. Bye now.